Tim Trivette, president and founder of Much More 520 Radio. And first of all, welcome to the Boneyard's little brother. Secondly, welcome to MuchMore520Radio.com. We're glad you stopped by. Make sure to hit the listen live button while you're here and check out us giving it all we got, going can to can to keep it real while we promote the God of the music and the message. Each week, people ask us how they can help out or join us in doing their part to promote the God of the music and the message here with Much More 520 Radio. Well, as in any ministry or business, there is indeed a cost to operate. And Much More 520 Radio is no exception, especially in the area or avenue God has called us of radio broadcasting. The cost associated with doing what we do every day, especially as we have and will continue to provide programming at no cost to those that keep it real and promote the God of the music and the message, is continuing to grow. So if you too are wondering how you can help us continue to do what we do daily, and the Lord has laid it upon your heart to become a financial part of keeping it real with Much More 520 Radio, we want to take just a minute and tell you how you can do just that. Well, first of all, we ask you to pray. Pray for every person, every song, every program, every second of airtime associated with Much More 520 Radio. We would be and will be off the air immediately if not for the prayers of God's people on a daily basis for Much More 520 Radio. Secondly, ask the Lord to show you specifically how He wants you to become a part of keeping it real financially here at Much More 520 Radio. See, my Bible tells me that my God shall supply all my needs according to His riches and glory. For the record, we have seen Him do this time and time again. We also believe that He blesses His people for becoming the avenue in which He pours out those blessings. There are several ways you can do this. First of all, if you own a business, begin to include Much More 520 Radio in your advertising budget through sponsorships and commercial ads heard here on Much More 520 Radio. You'll see a link right here on the homepage called Advertise with Much More 520 Radio. Fill out the information on that link and we will contact you with pricing and available run times on Much More 520 Radio immediately. Secondly, if you would like to help cover a specific need, such as internet cost, power cost, and any of the other monthly maintenance costs associated with keeping it real and keeping Much More 520 Radio on the air, just simply click the link entitled Much More 520 Radio Maintenance Sponsor. We'll contact you to discuss the ways that you can do just that. You may also feel as though the Lord wants you to make a monthly financial commitment for a certain dollar amount or even a one-time donation to help promote the God of the music and the message. You will see a link right here as well on the homepage allowing you to do that too. No matter how or what the Lord lays upon your heart to help keep Much More 520 Radio on the air, we hope and pray we have made it very easy for you to follow the Lord's leading and blessings on your life in this area. Again, the most important thing you can do to help is pray. Pray that God continues to do what only He can do here at Much More 520 Radio. Join us as we cry out daily to the God of grace, asking Him to allow somebody somewhere to hear the story of the gospel and accept the free gift of salvation, that a captive somewhere be set free from the sin that has had them bound for way too long, and first and foremost, that Christ and Christ alone receive every ounce of all the glory and credit for doing what only He can do here with and through Much More 520 Radio. May God bless each and every one of you for your commitment to help us keep it real and becoming a part of the music and the message that lifts up the God of heaven. Only on the station committed to keeping it real, Much More 520 Radio.